Welcome back to my channel, Dooney Addicts. I am back with an unboxing. This is a purchase that I recently made on ilovedooney.com. And there's a little bit of a story behind these two particular purchases. So let's just go ahead and dig right in. So the first item is a little bit of, well, it's not a little bit. It is a classic MG made me buy it. And I did a this or that, what will you be carrying this fall? And she participated in the tag and actually showed a green colored or an ivy bag that she's planning to carry this fall. She has a few business trips that are scheduled and she thought that that would be a great overnight travel piece. And I thought, well, I absolutely need it. I have a variety of other Dooney Bourke travel pieces, and I just didn't feel like my collection would be complete without one of these in my collection. So I decided to pick up the red version of the Brooklyn Tote Bowler bag. And there she is. And this is considered the medium duffel. I don't have a carry-on piece that's in red. Lately with the cabriolet collection, I've been going towards the navy and the more of a classic travel color. But it's been a while since I've purchased anything in red, like a true red, and I thought that this would be a great addition. Seems like the perfect size carry-on for me. Let's get her out of the plastic and take a closer look. So I'm not exactly sure where to start with this bag. Camera is not doing this red justice. The size of the bag is it is a perfect size overnight bag. And for me, that would literally be like one night shoes, that either the shoes that I'm wearing or a pair of no more than a mid ankle boot or maybe a mid calf boot that can be folded down. I'm talking about the small cosmetic bag and the small bag of travel size toiletries and maybe a pair of jeans and a sweater, or maybe one business suit, those kinds of things. It is perfect. And the price that it's offered right now on I Love Dooney, if you caught it on sale, or the 20% off that they recently had, looking at it, this was virtually a giveaway. It was a giveaway. This bag has perfect Dooney Bourke detailing. I'm talking about the leather corner tabs, the piping around the entire perimeter of the bag, the tabs for the handles, the square gold tone hardware, the rolled handles, the durability of the cabriolet, this rich color that is just, this is the perfect color red. This is the perfect size carry-on. It is the absolute perfect size one outfit on the go overnight bag. It has oversized feet on the bottom of the bag. Let me just do this so you can really see that those are some pretty substantial feet. They're not the usual little small feet that you might find on the bottom of a purse. And I love the little interesting detail of the leather kind of as a washer to keep the foot off of the cabriolet, but it adds a little bit of interest on the bottom of the bag. The bottom of the bag is reinforced. It has some great stitch work. The corners of the bag have a little bit of a concave feel to them, so it's not a blunt block cut like you might find on some other pieces by other designers. Oh my goodness. It has a zip top closure. Very interesting little brass hardware on the zipper pull. It doesn't snap or anything like that, but it does add just a little bit of interest. On the other side of the bag, there's not a place like where you can pull it down and snap. So it's just, I'll call it just a finishing detail on the bag. Let me undo the handles, get her unpacked. Let's take a look on the inside of this beauty. Has a very smooth zipper pull, and as you can tell, the piping, the leather piping actually is on both sides of the zipper, so it adds even a little bit of interest to the top closure of the bag. The inside of this bag was stuffed full of paper. I'm talking about there is the mountain of paper that came out of this bag. So if you're the type of person that rolls your clothes or packs really compact, you can really get a lot in this bag, especially if you're rolling. I would probably pack the bag standing up, but if you are folding items, what I would recommend is actually laying the bag on its side and kind of using it like a file drawer to lay your items on the side, just as a little packing tip from someone that is constantly packing and unpacking for work and for personal travel. The inside of this bag has the darker gingham lining, which you don't find in a lot of Dooney bags that have recently come out. It has two large slip pockets on the back wall of the bag. These pockets have definitely kind of been reinforced. It is a much thicker one, and it's hard to describe, but it doesn't have that usual texture of a gingham pocket like you would find inside of a handbag. It's definitely been reinforced for the wear and tear of travel. It's also collared in leather, the same leather that you find in the piping around the outside of the bag. These are pretty large size pockets. I'm going to just slip you inside one of those pockets, and that is my smartphone inside the pocket on the back wall of the bag, fit with absolutely no problems. It has a pretty wide base to the bag. The bag is about 21 inches long. And on the front wall, you can tell that there is the Dooney Bourke ID tag. It does not have a leather key keeper because that is not a feature of the travel bags. And on the front wall, you have the Dooney Bourke leather logo plate sewn on the back wall of the bag. You have a large zipper pocket that goes down to the bottom of the bag, and then it also has a slip pocket. This bag has a lot of little organization details that this size travel bag would not. I mean, you may not find those kinds of details in another size or a similar size bag from a different brand. I am so excited that I have this bag, and the smell of it smells just like that fresh smell that you get of like leather and high-end leather goods when you walk inside of a Dooney Bourke retail store or an outlet. Or for me, I get that smell whenever I walk into the Dooney vault, and some of you have just as many Dooneys and you know what that smell is like inside your home. But again, it is the Dooney Bourke. This is the Bowler duffel, and it is currently available in a variety of colors on I Love Dooney. It is that durable cabriolet finishing, which is a classic Dooney Bourke material offering. It is cloth, waterproof, fade resistant from the sun. It is extremely lightweight. Don't have to worry about the trim on this one changing colors because it is already darkened. And it didn't have any tags on it. It doesn't have that, but bag is originally $328, considered the medium duffel. Significant deep discounts on I Love Dooney. So I picked up another small bag. Let's pull it out. So I purchased a dress during the Nordstrom anniversary sale that is going to be ideal for the spring of the year. And I really wanted a natural colored nude purse to go with it. And I just couldn't find a shoulder bag that was the color, the size that really made the dress really stand out. So I decided that maybe I would look for a clutch. I searched during the Nordstrom anniversary sale, did not find anything to my liking, have been on several different designer websites and just didn't find anything that I felt was worth the money that I would normally spend on a Dooney Bourke. And then I was on ilovedooney.com and came across the Carrington, which I purchased over a year ago, and saw the natural colors like the taupes, the caramels, the tans, and caught it marked down even further and decided to pick it up because it is the perfect size pouch, clutch, evening, tons of organization, great size, fits perfectly under the arm. My only regret is that I wanted the caramel color, but I waited a little bit too late. That color has now been discontinued, is no longer available on the site. So I picked it up in tan, and it is an absolute great color. It is the Carrington pouch. I will link at the very end of this video a review of or reveal of the Carrington so that you can see the inside. I'm going to keep this one packaged up until I'm actually ready to register it, but it goes perfectly with the dress and it is a great size clutch. And I just really appreciate the fact that I can keep to the brand that I love and that this size will work for, several different items, including my phone, my lipstick, ID, and any of those other extras that I feel like I need to have with me. And it is small enough to be carried in the hand or under the arm, small enough to be laid on the table so that I can keep my eye on my bag instead of on the back of the chair, things like that. So these were my two latest Dooney purchases, both from I Love Dooney, with the red bag being an inspired purchase by Classic MG, and the Carrington being an easy go-to that has solved my search for the perfect nude clutch that can be used for many reasons, including carried alone as well as an accessory inside my other bag. So thank you so very much for watching. Until next time, I do hope that you're finding something that feeds your Dooney addiction. Take care.